And clobber. And he somehow stood up from that and clobber.
Pity we had to kill him. He seemed more lonely than cruel.
Don't make me feel bad about that. Now it suddenly made me think that I shouldn't have killed him. But did I just judge him too harshly because he was a Thorm? No. If he'd been open to being talked out of it after I refused the drink, I mean, maybe I could have done a sleight of hand pretend to drink, but yeah, I don't know, I feel a bit guilty about that. Not guilty enough to, you know, reverse time or anything, but
carry me.
Take another short rest.
Oh, that took the edge off.
And let's level up. Maybe leveling up would have healed me. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I've already taken the rest. Level 9 Warlock. I get an Eldritch Invocation and a new spell. What spells? Flame Strike? I've got level 5 spells now. Hold Monster or Flame Strike. Make a pillar of divine fire roar down from the heavens like the wrath of affronted angels. This spell that does radiant and fire damage. This is a culmination of Eve. This is Eve in a spell. So, sorry. Ayla, I get them confused. I do apologise. It's not the first time I've done that. It's got to be the Fire Strike. Sadly, there is still the issue where I can't scroll down on the Eldritch Invocation, so I cannot reach the lower ones. And frankly, there aren't many here that appeal. Gift of the Ever-Living Ones. If your familiar is within 60 feet, you regain the maximum amount of hit points when I regain any. So that would basically buff all of the potions and stuff that Eve has for herself. So I might go for that one. Or I could go for Beast Speech. Cast Speak with Animals at will without expending a spell slot. Because she's seen Karlach do that, and she sort of thinks, maybe we'll get a pet at some point and we'll both be able to talk to the pet. That'd be nice. So yeah, let's go with that one. Yay! Lae'zel, level 9 fighter. Class feature. Indomitable. You become as durable as an iron golem. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again. Cool. That was easy. Asterion, rogue level 9. Supreme sneak. Blend into the environment so completely you become invisible. I don't think that's real. I think they made that up. That was easy. Halsin, Druid level 9. You gain 2 spell slots and a load of new spells. It's got to be Cone of Cold. Doesn't really matter, you know, I can change it at any time, but it's going to be Cone of Cold. Alright. Well, let's see if they had anything on them. Probably not. Maybe him. He might have the ledger. Here's a worn key. Some... Oh, okay. Definitely no ledger. Bit of gold. Some rotten food. Okay. Well.
Might be useful.
Rat bat. What if it's the rat bat? It is a rat catcher. Attack rolls against beasts have advantage. It's a +1 great club. Well, I'll pick it up and I will send it to camp and never ever ever use it.
Something over there.
Oh! Madeline's Ledger. The book is... Oh yeah, it's just normal standard book stuff. The words for the attention of Dark Justician Natasha are written across the top of every page. This is an excerpt. Morning, day 15. Sizemon Nowak said Ketheric wouldn't hold on to Moonrise Towers for long at this rate. Evening, day 18. Amani Atakni claimed it was unfair that the Thorms had the cushiest jobs. Oh god, she is just informing on everyone. Night, day 22. Mark Jacobs, Benjamin Blanchett made jokes about the Thorns, especially Lord Ketherick, said he was a misery guts and a weeping nutsack, and discussed how exactly his wife would have liked it. Wow. I know that Mark and Ben I know what Mark and Ben said was just plain awful, Lady Natesha, but they're some of my best friends and I've never heard such talk out of them. They were upset over their wages being cut and were the drunkest I'd ever seen by midnight. It looks bad, but hand over heart, you've never met more gents. So why would you write it? Like, that sounds either like true devotion, or like she knew that they were being watched, and like, you know, if you can't hide it, you've got to reveal it, or true devotion and therefore thought that she had some sway. A different, more elegant script appears beneath. Our Lady of Loss will be proud of you, Madeline. Do not worry about Mark and Benjamin. Myself and your two gents are simply going to have a nice chat, I promise. And then they died. Horribly. Okay. What's through this door? An exit. No? A cellar. It's a very, very big cellar. Didn't mean to click that. Hospital bed? Poison worm gullet? Okay, apparently that's a thing I can use. Research notes. Everyone gather round.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisibald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. He devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisibald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisibald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Focus your eyes on the page. Mentally separate the black ink from the purple stain. I don't have much of a chance, but let's give it a go. I'll take guidance, and I may as well take Dark One's own luck, because I'm unlikely to use it again today. 23. Can I see what I rolled? No.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thisibald's purple worm poison.
I have always... Belly glummer. I've always found purple worms to be a bizarre thing. Because they are huge. They are massive. They are incredibly dangerous. They're like basically a top tier enemy. And it's called a purple worm. It's like such an understated... I can only assume it's intended as a bit of a joke. Because it's like a purple worm.
That might be worth
a look. Nice one. But like, even when the first time they read it, they read a purple worm. It's like a worm that's purple. But purple worm toxin. But surely it doesn't mean a purple worm, it means a purple worm. Like, you know, it's something bigger, more notable. Oh, poison resistance.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Good eye, mate. The Waning Moon Consignments. The The Waning Moon's deliveries are recorded here in careful hand. The rear pages are devoted to the distiller's personal reflections. Father Ketheric's reach begins to extend beyond Reithwin's borders. The Thorms are but collectors of coin, glory, blood, and more. I, however, collected that which holds the most value, information. The mason caught my eye. Straight are his steps and faithful are his words, for as long as drink does not touch his tongue. 2 drops of Blackfire whiskey and he sings his heart's true tune. He calls Father a tyrant, a coward, a traitor. He beseeches the Moon Maiden to shine upon him once more. Dangerous words, I've told Father. He will surely silence the Mason and make him an example. Meanwhile the Mason drawls his heresy. All I can do is not mock him to his face. Oh no, my own methods used against me. The ale she fed me was poisoned and by my own hand. My truth serum was all too affected. I profess the lot. The poison, drinks, malices, treatments, and the interrogations, all of it. She means to reveal our schemes to the Baldur's Gate authorities. Unless, of course, I grace her palm with more gold than Geran Goth could muster. Father would have my head if he knew, or worse yet, donate me to Malus. Such is my good fortune that I possess all manner of barrels. She should make a perfect fit. The harpers came too close. They poisoned Father Ketheric himself, yet he professes no ill effects. Malus insists it was a fluke. Doctor he may be, but he is no less a fool for it. Father has achieved that which I can only dream. Immortality. I have long suspected. I can guess Father's purpose, but I cannot fathom the means. So is he actually Ketheric's son? Is he Isabel's brother? Have I murdered Isabel's brother? I'm okay with it, I think. Because if Thisabold was the person who wrote that, whatever he degenerated into, he did deserve this. Go and disarm this trap for me. With guidance. Nice one. 31. Bloody hell, man. Lockpick.
Skeleton key.
5. Wow, that's very easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Thank you. 2 chests. Tongue of Madness. Okay. I assume at least some of this is useful in making that mega brew. Which I assume I can presumably feed to Ketheric. I guess that's where this is going? Oh, for that I only need Salt of Corpse Rose and any suspension. So that's actually really easy to make. I assume Corpse Rose are just really rare. I've got to head back to that guy over there. But I think I will explore a bit more first, find out what this big blank space is. It's impossible to see in this town.
Waste a step.
Oh.
We're close.
Oh.
I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That must be Moonrise. Okay. Oh, it's got a spooky vibe to it. And I noticed they also have like moon lanterns. Oh, they've got a few. Okay. So I'm not crossing there yet. But good to know that that is down there. Ooh, the music sort of picked up a bit. Alright, let's skirt the edge. And see what is down here. Such as this dirt mound.
What's that?
It's a completely unrelated dirt mound. With thieves' tools and some money. What was that? I think I just spotted something, but... yeah. So there's a massive sort of bridge. And it looks like maybe a second way in or a second way out. There's a dock over there. Yeah, you can probably cross in here if you don't want to take the big gate. Or the big bridge.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Interesting. Best return later. That way? That way is counted as moonrise? Okay, I'll... Oh, bloody hell. Oh. I'm going to say that there probably are not. And if there are, I will be very displeased. But yes, I was wondering what would happen with, what's his name? Halsin. Given... Is this thing shaking? No. I was wondering what would happen with Halsin given he is not a true soul. But I guess that answered it. Okay, that is a spooky look. I was wondering what the big bloody circles were, but you know, it's the moon lanterns. It's just because of the shape that they happen to create. And there is Moonrise Towers. Alright. What's the signpost say?
North Reithwin. East Reithwin Tollhouse. South Moonrise Towers. West the Waning Moon.
Yeah. Do you need a sign when two of them are literally within sight? I suppose, maybe. Oh, the price of pride. Oh, yeah. Why would a corpse have this? Why would a corpse be like, yeah, I need a copy of that speech Lord Ketherick gave? I can't go to battle without the speech in hand. You know, it's such a good speech. I want to read it as I die horribly in service to his evil ways. So I guess this is the toll house. Thank you. I don't like walking in. Who's that? Visage of greed, visage of cowardice. Well, I guess we're going to be fighting some ghosts. And this is the last thing in Reithwin to examine. So the road to Baldur's Gate, right, so I thought that was Moonrise, but no, it seems that is separate. I really feel like defeating Moonrise Towers and destroying Ketherick and stuff is not going to stop the Absolute. Which is interesting, because he's sort of been pegged as... I mean, he Oh. Oh, Geran. She was the money person. Shadow Vestige. Oh, wow, hello. Why are you flying into the sky? You're not. Shadow Vestige. Floating in shadowy limbo, can't be damaged until drawn into combat. This cursed visage controls part of the coins protecting the toll collector. I see. So, Geran was the toll collector who told the people... Can I examine... Oh my god, she's solid gold. Accursed Keeper of Coins. Coin Helmet. Coin Cuirass. Coin Cuse, left and right. Vambrace, left and right. Coin Armor. Armored in enchanted coins, this creature's clinking emblem of gold and greed. Could there be a method of removing the armor without destroying the coins? Presumably... That is, killing these. Accursed coins. Controls part of the coins protecting. So, presumably, if I just attack her, I have to destroy the armor to kill her. But if I destroy these, that will presumably cause the armor to just collapse back into ordinary coins. I note that she isn't hostile initially. Her symbol is yellow and not red. But is there anything? I don't think there's anything up here. I mean, I could... If I was to fight... Oh, there are roots there. Okay. If I was to fight, this might be a good place to start the fight, but I think I'm going to have to go in and explore a bit. There's another teleport here. Reithwin Town. Amazing that that is the last thing I discover in the town. Oh, hastily scrawled prayers.
Prayers, charms, battle cries. The Harper's work. They were primed for combat.
Interesting.
Simple words and marks, yet for a keen warrior, a rousing call to arms.
Okay, interesting that she shows respect for that. Oh, a key. I have so many just random nondescript keys. I think a lot of them do say where you got them, but
Fallen druids of the Emerald
not all of
Enclave.
them do. Alright. Step into the toll house. Alright, I'm going to go left to right down here. Seeing what there is. And I'm just going to loot any gold I find as I go. Did I say left to right? Yes, left to right. I go left and then right. Left to right. And this is another way down to Moonrise. Some routes to climb to the next level. And the Visage of Regret. Hello.
You should leave now. I should have left when I still could.
I mean, that does make sense for the Visage of Regret to say. Immune to poison, vulnerable to psychic, resistant to necrotic. Okay. A very high health or AC. Astarion could potentially one-shot. Yeah, he would likely one-shot with sneak attack. What is his sneak attack? 15 to 45. 5d6 is the sneak attack bonus. Plus 1d4 plus 2. That is a fair chance at one-shotting the Visage of Regret.
Looking ahead.
And most likely all of them.
Have to keep going.
Also, I can't interact with these double doors. Oh, hello. Obedience.
Report to the tollmaster. Pay the toll.
Yeah, that makes sense as well. Glad you're staying on theme. Thayan's shipment.
All the way from Thay. Jewels and gems, probably. One's still in there.
There is also a basement. Or a big hole.
Silks from Cormier, it says. Empty, though.
Inspector's manifest or memo? Memo. B. Thurzu's up to his old tricks, the damn rat. Tried to sail right past without paying toll. Half dozen crates this time, as if we'd miss a shipment that large. Transfer them to impound, and no funny business. We seized 2 chalices just days ago, 1 silver, 1 gold. But it seems they grew legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? I'm not pointing fingers, mind you, but if those chalices don't walk right back on, Geran will want answers, and she'll be asking you first. Okay.
Cheese from the Dale lands. Or what's left of it.
Is there any use at all for rotting food? Double doors. And then what's beyond door number this one? A little area outside with more rotten food. Dog collar, cat collar, and a load of meat. Oh my... Oh...
Blood-stained collars. Guess I know what happened to all those missing pets.
Oh no. Ah, and a dirty toilet seat. Yeah, I'm not touching that. So is that suggesting that Geran was eating them, or that they were like selling them, or that they were just like running out of food, or what?
Tasteless.
What?
Cheap.
The pets? What's this crystal? I don't know. Apparently it's a thing I can pick up, but I've no idea what it is. I'm guessing it's now a chemical ingredient. Okay. Hello.